Now, the last set of tools that we're going to talk about before we jump over to the operating system itself and take a look at some of these are Telnet, which is used to take control of a remote computer from the command line, sometimes referred to as creating a console session. Okay, so you can Telnet into a computer and you can manage that computer via Telnet to some extent. I can tell you that besides computers, sometimes you may manage a switch or a router from the command console. Sometimes you'll have a network device like a switch or a router where you will be able to plug a cable into it. Okay, I've seen it with serial cable, I've seen it with USB cables, which then allow you from the computer to go into a console session, very often a Telnet console session, and manage that device. FTP stands for the File Transfer Protocol. And so, yes, it is a protocol, and it's a protocol used for, well, you'll never guess, it's for file transferring. That's why it's called the File Transfer Protocol. But again, FTP is also a command line utility, which allows you to do this transferring of files from the command line. And then finally, we have NetSH, which I know people who like to say Netsh, like they're trying to quiet somebody. It's a command line scripting utility used to display and modify network configuration settings. So if you want to be able to write a script which will modify certain network configurations without having to go into the actual utility to modify those particular situations. So maybe you want to modify some DHCP settings or DNS settings. I mean, these are things we really haven't gotten into too much in the course. We will talk about a little bit in another lesson. But basically, if you want to modify these things without going into the whole utility that's designed for that network configuration, meaning through the GUI, you want to script it, you can do so using the NetSH command.